Hey guys, it's Matt from Drawing Tutorials Online. We're in a really noisy park, but we're here with Jonathan. And let me just make sure I got Jonathan on camera. There's Jonathan. And basically I got a bunch of students right over there against that tree drawing. And we're drawing, I gave them the assignment to draw three items. 5 people, 2 dogs, 1 tree, and 1 building. But what I want to share with you today is I want to share with you Johnathan's sketchbooks. And Johnathan is really good at what I stink at, which is kind of drawing characters. And I really dig his characters. I think they're definitely kind of cool. And definitely ignore the noise, because we're right on 23rd Street over here in the park, and it's going to be really noisy, but just kind of like enjoy the drawings. And I just really dig the way that Johnathan draws his characters, and I just want to share with you some of the stuff. Now, most of what Johnathan draws is totally out of his imagination, and let me just get to some better stuff here. Yeah, I mean, this is the type of stuff that I dig, that I'm really not that good at. So what is really cool is looking at my students' sketchbooks and just learning and pulling, just how they draw eyes and stuff like that. I think that's like really cool. And trying to pull some of the stuff that they draw in their sketchbook into my own work. Not that I'm ever going to be good at drawing characters, but I definitely think it's cool. Like just that character's head right there is just really nice, and has like a really awesome twist to it. What we did a couple weeks ago was we watched rough animation from the animated series Avatar, and I made my students draw these characters like in crazy views, and it was actually a lot of fun, and it was a good learning experience for them as well. So yeah, just this portrait is just nuts awesome. I really dig it. And it just has like, I can see it in a comic book, and I can see it also in an animated series. So let's go on. This is sketchbook number 2 from fall semester. And again, with the characters and just the way that Johnathan draws his characters is really nice. Who is that?
Storytelling teacher.
Oh God, all right. Well, we're not going to say that. And we're not going to tell your storytelling teacher. And just a bunch of different creatures, and I'm going to kind of flip this way. There's a lot of work in this sketchbook, and I'm not going to be able to show it to you all. But yeah, again, try not to shake the camera. But, this is not an easy thing to do. I really struggle. Hey, Jillian. Hey, Dana. A lot of these are like classmates. That's Dana. Scott. And, this is an art in itself, character design. Hand exercises in class. Costume stuff.
Mike and Pete.
Wow. Oh, wow. It's always good to throw a hot, sexy mama in there for the teacher. Let me go towards the back. And yeah, just doing some storyboarding for some of the assignments in class. All right, let's go on to next sketchbook. That's really cool too. That was a sketch for a big color piece that Johnathan did in class, and it's awesome. Again, the character design. Now, this sketchbook I think is your most recent. And just move that one for me so I can lay it flat. So,
Pete drew that. And Dana drew that.
yeah, so I make my... What about that one? Really make my students draw in each other's sketchbooks and look in each other's sketchbooks, because sometimes you're going to learn more just from looking at your friend's work than you ever would from checking out what the teacher does. And that was the last drawing in the sketchbook. But let's go to flip through a couple more here. I really like this drawing. Johnathan doesn't like it, but I really dig it. And this too is just a really nice, yeah, I like that. And majority of these are all out of his imagination, which is what I really, really dig too. This was a model that we had in class. Members of DTO can get that costume on my website. It's Dana and Pete. Seth. I'm sure Seth is going to love seeing himself on YouTube. Alright, so this that character actually was inspired from a mask, you said, at the
some kind of
Museum of Natural History, the African wing, and just doing an animated character from that mask. I mean, these are great drawings right over here. And, you know, these are some of my favorite drawings in the sketchbook because they're just so loose, and just taken from that mask at the museum is definitely very, very cool. So we'll pass by some of the, of course, one for the teacher. All right, so there's a lot of drawings in this sketchbook, and I want to thank Johnathan for sharing it. And you know, I can just keep going. There's a lot of pages. Even that one is really, really nice. Show me. Yeah, that's a great little self-portrait, and then done in color.
There's this one that I'm proud of.
Yeah, that one's nice. Very graphic-y, very comic booky. Really nice design. So that is a long sketchbook. Thanks, Johnathan. Thanks, NYC. Hopefully students are drawing over there. I'll see you guys later.